It's something that I also think I said in the recording that I don't have anymore. This game does a lot of stuff where it has stupid elements that it throws in. And without these stupid elements, it wouldn't be hard. Now, of course, you would be saying, oh, of course a game does that. Of course a game puts in stupid elements to make it hard, but that's not always the case. Like, you don't have to do it. Imagine Meat Boy. Meat Boy has lots of tough jumps that make it hard. They have stationary objects and normal platforms, and it's very hard. They have neither completely asinine enemies that do stuff that are completely out of the rule set. They don't have slippery, like super slippery platforms where you like, even if you jump on them and don't move at all, you still slide all over the place. It doesn't fucking matter. Or that mess with your controls. It doesn't need that. It is hard because of the way it is designed. This isn't hard because of the way it is designed. It's hard because of it put stupid elements in stupid places to make artificial difficulty. This is the point about artificial difficulty. It's not hard by game design. It's hard because the game designer put some stupid stuff in stupid places to make it seem hard. I'm not saying this game is bad, but I don't agree with the decision in how this game was made hard. Like, this game, like I said, could be hard because of so many different reasons. But the reasons they chose in order to make it hard are just dumb and frustrating. And I don't feel like I'm a bad player or, oh my god, I'm doing stupid shit. Like, of course I am doing stupid shit and I could be a lot better. But I don't feel like it is really my... I don't feel like it is really my doing. I don't feel like it is... like I am the reason why I'm dying a lot. I'm feeling like the reason is the game. And that... I shouldn't get hit at the start of that, just fucking dumb. I feel like the reason for dying a lot is the game and how the game tries to kill me, and not because I am bad or I am making mistakes. Because of all of the things I've said before. Why did she charge? Just it's blocked by the guy. Fucking please. Where the fuck is that guy going? And that's pretty much my main gripe with this game. The difficulty is too artificial. Why didn't she jump? I pressed jump like before the guy even... whatever. Okay, I almost survived that. Almost. Okay, this point I pressed jump last time, but she didn't want to jump. I think I got blocked by someone. That's probably the thing. Yeah, it's one of the things with artificial intelligence. I told her to jump, but she did jump, but she got instantly blocked by an enemy right in front of her. That just sucks, man. Okay, this point right here to the right, it fucking sucks. And I spent about 10 minutes or 15 minutes, just like the other room, like 10-15 minutes on this part. But I think I got a good strat now. I think I got one. Why didn't she attack? I pressed attack the entire time. Can I can't test it in here because I can't hang on to the wall. Can I test it in here? Okay, there we go. Basically you press left X, left X, left X, left X. Okay, that was 1 of 3. If you go to the right immediately, you pull all 3 of them. Left attack, left attack, left attack. And because of the way you move, she will almost always... no, not almost always, she will always spawn on the right side actually. This is not a good spot, I think. Yeah, I want to get all to... in order to pull the right one, I should be more to the right. Okay, just don't die. Wait, that was all of them? No, I knew it wasn't all of them. I'm wondering why the gate is open, because the gate, I don't think the gate is supposed to be open until all 3 ghosts are dead. But all 3 ghosts weren't dead and the gate is still open. Whatever. Kill them now. Okay, this place, these jumps are very easy. Somehow I still died to them a bunch last time and I have no idea why. Okay, basically just a bunch of enemies. I don't think they're enough to get a checkpoint unless you combo them really well. I think I did. Did that? No. Like, you see, it's almost enough. You need to get some nice combos on all of them, but the first 2 I think died too quickly for that. Okay, this room is pretty much annoying. Because all it does is drops... Oh, fuck, I want to kick that up. All it does is it drops bombs and blobs. Bombs and blobs is this entire thing. That was too early. Oh, I still didn't get it. Nice. Okay, this is where it gets annoying. I'm probably gonna die to the blobs in any sec now. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. We did not die here. Okay, don't... Shit, how did I do that first try? Holy shit. That looked not that hard, but fucking hard it was, man. First time, holy shit, that was hard. I don't know how I was so lucky to do that easily. Oh yeah, I should be able to get... I want to kick him upwards, but it always takes so long to wind up, you'd probably just get hit in the meantime. Let's just go down there. I don't think it's enough. Oh, it's just enough. Nice. Doesn't matter really, because it's just this fight. Okay, so I think I'm pretty close to the end. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the end. Yeah, this is the end. End time! 21 minutes! Holy shit, that was pretty nice. Last time this was like 56 minutes. So both stages that I replayed. First one was 48 minutes. The second one was 56 minutes. I've beaten them more than twice that fast, so that's pretty good. Also, no pages on any of those because I didn't give a damn. I don't really care about those. So that was it. Watch the ending. Have fun. Oh, if you wonder, I just restarted the recording. Just in case stuff goes wrong. But here goes the ending. Okay. Oh wait, it goes on. There. Okay, now it's the end. And it brings me back to the title screen. Okay, so what I was going on about for throughout most of the game is, I think I want to bring it down to one point now. So consider this something like my review after playing through the game. Also in the extras, there's Sarah Sweet Starters, David Polycons, and All Hallows Eve, which I've played through. It says on the screen. But when you're watching this on the internet, you haven't actually watched this. It's because I recorded all of this in one go, like the entire game, and then the bonus levels which you're looking at right now. But like I said, some of the recordings from earlier had to get deleted, and I just re-recorded them. And now I'm at the end of the re-recording, and it seems like I've played through this, but I haven't. I will actually play through these 3 stages in the next 2 videos after this one. But what I want to say about as a review for the game is the artificial difficulty. What do I mean by artificial difficulty? Now, if you look at the jump and run, the jump and run is something that if you like play the game for very long, then or just any jump and run game that has wall jumping in it, and similar controls, like Super Meat Boy maybe, that I also brought up earlier, or other jump and runs, like Mario even. You'll see that if you play lots of jump and runs, and then you come to They Bleed Pixels, and you've never played They Bleed Pixels before yet, but you played tons of jump and runs before, then you will have no problems with the jump and run segments for the most time. You might have to get used a little bit to how the controls work, how the timings for double jumps work, how you grab onto walls, how big a wall has to be in order for you to grab it and stuff, and all of that. But for the most part, you'll be able to just breeze through the jump and run with no real difficulty in They Bleed Pixels. But the problem is the enemies. Now, the enemies are pretty much the only factor of artificial difficulty in this game. If you would imagine this game without any enemies, just the jump and run, the difficulty would be totally fine, I think. Of course, maybe a bit too easy because there's no enemies now. But imagine this game without enemies and just longer with harder jump and run segments. And suddenly you have a game that, if you're very good at gaming or jump and runs, you could play it, you could have lots of fun, you wouldn't have lots of difficulties, and you'd beat the game just by being good. Just by being a good gamer, you would be able to beat this game. But if you put the enemies into the equation, like I said before, enemies, they act on rule sets that you have no control over. How they react is often unfair. How they keep blocking you, how they stand in ridiculous spots where they block you from making jumps or immediately attack you, or as you saw from the game where the room where I kept saying I was on this room for 50 minutes last time. The last room of chapter, what was it? Dream 4, chapter 3. The last one before the final dream. It's just that the ghost, for example, the ghost can go through walls, can go through anything, okay. But unlike any other enemy, it does not get affected by saw blades. So okay, it can go through walls, it can go through saw blades, okay. But it can still block you and attack you anywhere. And that's the point where I say, really? Like, that's the artificial intelligence, is where, not intelligence, artificial difficulty, where you don't really put forward rules and then make everyone abide by these rules and play by these rules. you, yourself, and the enemies. Same as in like Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, there are certain inherent rules that everyone that you and every enemy agrees to, and that no one can defile really. And everything works under these rules. And if something happens, like the enemy does something, of course you like, oh, I haven't seen this before, but you know that there are certain rules to the enemies. Now, I'm not saying there's no rules to these enemies in this game, but the rules they use they just seem very arbitrary and just made like this, sorry, just to be annoying. And that's pretty much what I want to say. That the how do I put this in the best way? I think I've said it pretty much by just how the jump run is something that you can beat by being good at a game, but the enemies you just keep on playing until you think that at every single spot in the entire game that has an enemy, you know exactly where to go. But that's not skill. That's just looking at a pattern and recognizing a pattern until you know the pattern by heart. But that's not skill. Because I don't think that's you are gonna get better against enemies with skill, but it still comes down to just recognizing patterns. But when I play a jump run and just look at the jump run elements, I don't look at patterns. I just beat it by having skill. I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm the best pro at jump runs. I just mean how gaming works. Like, if you play lots of jump runs and you play a new jump run, of course you'll be a lot better than someone else because you're good at jump runs. But it's not the case with enemies in this game, because you will still suck against these enemies until you learn their patterns. Imagine you play tons and tons of games like this where you fight enemies in a jump run, in like Metroid or Castlevania for example, and you come to this game, you like suck ass because you need to learn all the patterns. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no way you beat these enemies by skill. You beat them recognizing patterns. That's all I want to say. So I think I've gone on about this for too much. So that has been Debut Pixels. Await the 3 bonus levels in the next 2 videos. And apart from that, see you later, guys.